Happy morning, Idaho. I'm Spencer Blake. I love green. It's my favorite color. Glad Bri Eggers is here, even though you don't get to wear green on the show.
And I feel like I might be the bearer of bad news today. When I was in kindergarten, the teacher always had March, the calendar, and we would decide whether the day was a lion or a lamb, because it comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb. Yesterday, definitely a lamb. Today, that lamb goes to slaughter.
The lion is roaring.
It's a lion today. Yeah, we'll take you out to the bus stop because we are in for much colder temperatures. Our high yesterday, almost 70 degrees today. Those winds already picking up. Some showers working through early this morning, and the passage of a cold front is going to change those temperatures dramatically. So even though we're sitting at 55 right now, you can expect closer to the low to mid 40s as you head out the door around the 8 o'clock hour. And if you want to talk about losing an hour of sleep, I did some research on daylight saving time. Did you know that someone once did all the calculations and decided that it costs Americans specifically, $1.7 billion a year in unproductivity.
What?
Because we're all tired?
Yeah, we lose 10 minutes each time that we have to set the clocks forward and backward, and we could be doing other things that are more productive.
To billions?
Can you believe it?
Wow.
All right, we'll get you out to the bus stop this morning. It's going to be another wet one today and a whole lot wetter than yesterday.
Bri, though, knows that her Aztecs will likely stand in the way. There's a good chance that they're going to be in the championship game.
Pretty good.
So.
They're pretty good. Yeah.
They do have a really good team. But
that's all I can say.
We're pulling for the Broncos.
You gotta stay true to your school.
It's
true. When they're competing against each other, I have to. But when the Broncos are playing anybody else, then you know I wear blue and orange.
Yes, you do.
That's how I feel about BYU.
Yeah, that's the other color I bleed. Yep. All right, well, let's talk about those temperatures. Cold temperatures heading out the door this morning. We are going to get down to the freezing mark, very likely, before the sun rises at 8:02 this morning for Boise. So just bundle up the kiddos heading out to the bus stop this morning. Bundle up yourself. We know when the temperatures get this cold in the morning, they take a while to warm up. We'll probably be around 50 degrees by noon, so still cool enough to wear a jacket. So just plan on having it handy for you, but there's a good chance the jackets will come stuffed in the backpack as the kids get off the bus this afternoon. Now the big rule of thumb though, getting up to the slopes this weekend, you'll want to wear that sunscreen. Saturday and Sunday are going to be great days for skiing, but that snow has a really high albedo and it just reflects that sunshine back up into your face. And so especially this area.
I was going to say here, a sunburned chin, nobody wants that, right?
You'll want to take the jackets off, but you'll want to cover up with something.
Okay.
Morning.
Yep, high profile vehicles will feel it, but even, I mean, in my sedan, I could feel it this morning, so you got to keep those hands at 10 and 2 because you will be wobbling around a little bit out there. We'll talk about those current wind speeds, but current temperatures, look at how much we've dropped just in the last 15-20 minutes, from 54 degrees to just 47 out there. Showers working their way through, although most of the Treasure Valley is dry right now. To the north and to the south of the valley, we are seeing some snow showers, and they are in the Owyhee Mountains. We'll also expect some snow showers to stay around in the Central Mountains through the better part of today. Now we're talking about those winds. That's the other big headline for today. I said you need a jacket. Might as well make it a windbreaker. Right now, the wind speeds throughout the Treasure Valley anywhere from the teens to the mid-20s. These are our sustained winds. Gusts have already been recorded up to 45, 50 miles per hour already this morning, and the winds will continue to roar throughout the day today. Down in the Magic Valley, Western Magic Valley, and also Southern Twin Falls County, high wind warning in effect today.
Bri, you've been cooking it up. Who knew that she was an expert at weather and also an expert in the kitchen? We got your beef, and this is that you have been cooking it since last night.
Yes.
So it's ready for sauce now.
Exactly. So I put in the onions, the potatoes, the brisket, everything was brought in last night. Now, there was a woman when I was buying my first corned beef to cook up when I was in college, standing behind me at the grocery store line, and she said, "You got to make this sauce. I swear by it. Crappy yellow mustard." I call it that because
not the good stuff.
It's just like the French
school bus yellow.
Right? Yes, and I only spent $1 on this bottle, so I'm going to let you do this. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's your bowl. And brown sugar. The two ingredients, the only two ingredients that you need for this sauce. Yes.
No measurements?
No measurements. Just put a whole bunch of that in there.
Okay.
Just squirt it in there however much you want, and then you can also put in the brown sugar, and I'll let you mix that up, stir that up. And what I like to do is pull the cabbage, or pull the beef brisket out. We're going to put the cabbage back in because it's clearly not done yet. We want it to kind of pickle in these juices. I told you I used some apple cider vinegar as well as my Guinness.
Perfect. Is that the only liquid? Do you put water or broth or anything else?
I put a couple of cups of water in there. Okay. Otherwise, it's got a really robust flavor with just the vinegar, and the vinegar goes a long way, so you got to remember that.
Okay.
Now, what you want to do when you get your sauce to the consistency you want, that looks perfect.
Which is that too thick, too thin?
No, that looks awesome. So see, no rhyme or reason. Anybody can do it. It doesn't take a genius or a recipe.
What are you saying exactly? Even Spencer can do it.
You're
is
doing
what
a
she said.
fantastic job.
I'm staying out.
And then what you want to do with it is you want to kind of glaze it on top of your meat, right? Cabbage is still cooking in the crock pot in your juices. You heat the oven up. You glaze it with the mustard, and then you pop it in the oven for maybe another 30 minutes while your cabbage softens up a little bit and pickles. And that will glaze on the top, almost like caramelization.
Oh,
okay?
man.
This is the only fork that I have, but who's gonna taste
Oh, this
test?
is our
Can you-
fork?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
nice.
sorry.
I'm
That's
going
all I
at it.
brought.
Why would
for
we
you.
complain about a fork
You know
that
what?
big?
I don't even need a fork. Come
There
on.
you go.
So we will
Just
post
grab it.
this all on our website and also post it on our Facebook page as well so that you can get it. But I mean, silly, simple, stupid. 2 ingredients,
so good.
yellow mustard
Finger licking good.
and brown sugar. How's that sauce?
It's amazing.
Is that not the secret ingredient? Mm-hmm. There you go.
The kids will love it too because it's sweet and a little tangy, but
Snappy.
it's not. Yeah, it's a really good flavor.
This is my
Thanks,
green
Bri.
I'm wearing today. My
All
corned
right.
beef I'll wear.
Yes.
Perfect. Love it. All right.